You guys are getting another Reddit post from me today because today I got time. Well, I don't. I actually have a lot of things to do, but I wanted to share this story. I actually debated sharing this story, to be honest, because people got triggered by a child free type video that I made in the past. I think the video was called Should Regretful Parents Have a Voice Online or Should They Keep It in the Group Chat? Because there was a young woman in a TikTok video who was telling people stop sharing your regretful stories about parenthood, keep it in the group chat. No one should know about it except for, I guess, close friends and family. Stop warning women basically about and young girls who are thinking about motherhood. Stop warning them of what's to come potentially. And I just thought that was such a dangerous message, but there was a lot of people who agreed with her, and were saying, "What about the kids?" And you're hurting the kids' feelings, so it should never really be spoken about. And it's just anyway, it kind of made me shy away from the topic temporarily, but I still hold on to my opinion that no, this is something that we need to talk about. Don't hurt your kids' feelings. Don't put your kids out there and say, "Yeah, guys, I regret you." But like that's how you feel. I feel like women should have a safe space to talk about their emotions with one another, or to even warn other people who are thinking about having families, warn them that hey, it's not all rainbows and sunshine and butterflies like they have kind of pushed on us. It's part of the programming of the society that every family should have some children in it, and not everybody wants kids, and sometimes people realize that only after they have them. Anyways, this is a cautionary tale. It's a month old now in the subreddit Never Have Kids. It says young woman baby trapped at 19, and already we're starting off sad. But let's get into it. So this woman says, "So I got pregnant when I was 19. I told him not to release in me, and he did. Long story short, we had been using pull-out methods successfully for years." Oh God. He asked to release in me just to try it, and I said no, I would hate to be trapped with a child. I think that struck some nerve in him. I didn't even realize he came in me, but he admitted to it later. I was a very naive young adult. My parents never talked to me about sex or anything. See, this whole purity culture where we don't educate people and see how it harms people? But let's keep going. When I figured out I was pregnant and I told him I wanted an abortion, he lost his mind, and so did his parents. My parents kind of left it up to me, and my friends were telling me all sorts of different things. He ended up blackmailing me and saying that if I do get one, he will spread rumors about me and never talk to me again. That scared me, stupidly, and I had the baby. He promised me he would be a great dad. I had to drop out of college because I was so sick. Oh dear. We ended up breaking up when the baby was 8 months old. You see? You see? He barely helped out with the baby and did not want to help out financially because, quote, I'm the mom and it's my responsibility. To this day, I don't get much help from him, and my child is 14. Oh my goodness. So this happened quite some time ago. I'm so envious that he has a free life and I'm still tied down with our child. It had been so stressful, expensive, and time consuming. He later admitted he was trying to get me pregnant to tie me down. Now, when my friends are unsure if they should have a kid, I tell them the truth. I tell them it sucks and you will have no life. I get the worst looks from other moms and friends when I'm just speaking the truth. It seems that for society, moms are just supposed to lie and say it's great when they're truly dying inside. It's like they want others to be miserable like them. I do love my child and I try to give him the best life possible. I just feel incredibly stupid. The person his dad is the worst person you can imagine. I am having to spend thousands and thousands for a lawyer to try to get child support, and he's always been able to slip through the cracks to avoid it. And he will for probably the next few years that this child's even eligible to receive child support. He's already 14. Now I have to worry about getting my child a car soon, insurance for the car, college. My kid will be grown once I'm 40, but a parent's job is never done. I'm sorry for the rant, but if you made it this far, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And my heart goes out to her. My heart goes out to all these really young moms. A lot of like awful toxic males will try to stop women, young women, even before they were able to reach their prime, even before they're able to reach their full potential. She was only 19. And I'm always hearing stories of like young girls, with these males that convince them, like, let's have a child. And then the child comes and the male leaves. Because the plan was always just to hold you back from your dreams, to keep you down. They're incredibly predatory, and I think we need to be sharing these stories. I don't believe these stories should be in the group chat, and I think that women who think so think you're hurting other women, and I think you're hurting young girls. Knowledge is power. Hiding information because, oh, it's going to hurt somebody's feelings, do it in a responsible way. Don't hurt the feelings of children. But we still need to spread the message that motherhood is not everything it's cracked up to be, and oftentimes you're doing it alone. And oftentimes you're at risk of falling below the poverty line as you try to take care of this child in this really expensive world, in this late stage capitalist world, without the help of a father a lot of the time. Or if you have the financial help of the father, if he's at least good enough to stay and he's working, a lot of the time you're not getting the emotional support that you need. And a lot of the time you're not getting the physical help that you need because maybe you're doing all of the work around the house and he thinks, well, I gave you a paycheck. That should be enough. That's my end of the job. And you're rearing this child on your own. Let's see what some people in the comments have to say. Oh, there were no comments. All right, well, that's it for this video. I would love to hear what you guys think. Baby trapped as a teenager. Your brain's not even developed at the age of 19. If it were me, if I were her parent, I would tell her, if you're going to have this baby, we can help you to put it up for adoption. But you deserve a chance at life too. You deserve a chance to get your education, not drop out of school, and pursue your goals in life. This is wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.